Hello, my name is Deborah Marshall-Warren. I'm a visiting practitioner with Six Senses on Krabey Island in Cambodia, southern Cambodia. I've been working with Six Senses periodically on and off for probably almost 15 years now. And so I have a long-standing relationship with them as a visiting practitioner in the field of interactive hypnosis and therapy. My work is entirely hypnosis and therapy, and I've been working with guests here over the last couple of weeks. It's probably important for me to say a little bit about hypnosis because the whole notion of hypnosis and therapy is sometimes a little misconstrued. You've all seen a movie, even The Jungle Book, but hypnosis is very much essentially relaxation. Many of the guests here have experienced yoga and the pose of repose at the end of a yoga class. And essentially, a yoga teacher will relax you from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes. And that is, in essence, what I would call a progressive relaxation. A yoga teacher wouldn't use that semantic at all, but it's essentially what in hypnosis you're going to feel like. Or those of you that are practice meditators, many of the guests here do meditate. And so it's also, one may say that hypnosis feels a little bit like meditation, even though you do different things in a meditative state and your intention is very different. You're going to feel very relaxed. And in that relaxed state, you're able to get in touch with a deeper wisdom, a deeper insight into yourself. And so it's, in a way, it's a communion with yourself. Hypnosis is a prayerful state. And we're able in that state to celebrate ourselves, to polish the inner jewels, if you like. I work with well people. And essentially, as a guest, you're also here on holiday. So you're not necessarily thinking about bigger issues. So it's important that you know that with my work, we can make a huge and effective difference in 1 or 2 sessions. So you're looking at one session and perhaps a follow-up, not necessarily always so, because my work is constructive, specific, and it's very fast. The sessions are 90 minutes in duration, and you need to know that you're going to be very much participating in your change. It's almost as though you're able to come and see someone like myself and in accessing this deeper wisdom, bring your emotional resume bang up to date with your successful career resume. Because so often we're looking at our successful futures looking at a rearview mirror of the past. That's an analogy that I make. Your emotional resume gets to run concurrently with your successful self in the here and now. So why would a successful guest like yourself come to see me? Believe it or not, one of the reasons is that although people have flown to Cambodia, they do not like flying. How they get through flying is they take some form of tranquilizer, or maybe they drink too much on the plane, but essentially it is something they fear. So fear of flying is a very common reason why a guest may see me. Another one in women is blushing. You may sit around the boardroom table and introduce your team or yourself to your team. And however successful we are, sometimes we have an inner fear or sense of maybe being found out, maybe we're not quite good enough, maybe there was an error when we got the job. So incredibly, that can sometimes manifest inside ourselves as feeling that we may be caught out. And that sense of feeling we may be caught out causes blushing. It is so common and can be particularly common in women. With men, it could be stammering. Stuttering seems to be more of a male issue. And it's very often begun at school, where as a young boy, they were asked to read in school, to stand up, and perhaps unexpectedly to stand up. And a boy begins to stutter. That stutter can continue in life. And of course, as you're going for a promotion, it gets in the way of who you really are. And so hypnosis and therapy can really take a person back and heal the beginning, the root reason when a stammer began. It can be transformative, healing in the moment. It is one of the most exciting areas of my work, perhaps. Other reasons can be having more confidence to speak up, to speak in public, to give a presentation, to be able to speak at a conference. It's again, a very common area. It can be sometimes really humorous when a fear of public speaking began. You'd be surprised how often it started as a child in the Christmas nativity play or a pantomime where you were asked to dress up in a costume which made you feel less than or humiliated, or you really didn't want to do it. And so there can be an incredible clearance of that event. We can help your younger self re-practice and re-engage with that performance, and you see yourself really shining. And so from a perspective of your inner child or inner adolescent, we strengthen the ego, we strengthen the confidence, we strengthen the self-esteem, we strengthen you in such a way that you perform and do yourself justice and really celebrate yourself and come to love that performance, and can you believe, come to love public speaking and feel very, very comfortable in those situations. But in truth, if you can think of an issue, you can change it, you can transform it, you can celebrate yourself in every single situation in your life, as well as all those other common arenas like letting go of weight, smoking cessation. I do all of those things too, but particularly in the psychological realm, interactive and hypnosis and therapy is constructive, specific, and hugely positive in your life. Thank you.